Okay, what is going on, everybody? Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is DKEN, and welcome to my incredible podcast. Now, before we commence this episode, do not forget to smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, share this with your boys and your fat-ass families. Follow me on Instagram, smash that bell notification button, and enjoy the show. Let's get started. Our top story for today shall be Will Smith had slapped Chris Rock in front of the whole world during the fucking Oscars. Now, what can I say about this? Well, you know what? Here's what I will say about this. Will Smith should have received a gold-plated award for being the SIMP of the Year 2022. I don't know about any of you, but I was completely blown away by what Will Smith did. Or you know what? I guess his relationship with Jada Pinkett Smith became so toxic, he just could not hold it in anymore. Like, he reached his maximum point, and he just felt that he needed to take it out on someone, and that someone was Chris Rock. Now, keep in mind, there was more to the story than meets the eye. The joke that Chris Rock made, which was the G.I. Jane 2 joke, that was directed to Jada simply because she had a disease known as alopecia. That was not the thing that set off Will Smith. So there are articles that were published that claimed that Chris Rock slept with Jada, which in my opinion, you should never, ever do that. Now, that is if it's true. Okay, let's say if it was true, okay, have some integrity, and I am sure that at least most of you have heard about this concept. For every action, there's a reaction. Or how about this one? Karma is known to be one of the cruelest mistresses in existence. Now let's apply that concept. You sleep with another man's wife, do not be surprised if he goes after you. Anything can happen. In addition to this, let's not forget this. Not too long ago, there was a footage where Will Smith and Jada sat down together at that red table, and she had the audacity to go into detail about her being intimate with other men. One man in particular, August Alsina.
You've been on a hell of a journey with me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, there's people's feelings involved.
Right. So what happened, Jada?
Okay, so I think it was about 4 years ago, started a friendship with August. Mm-hmm. We actually became really, really good friends. Mm-hmm. And it all started with him just needing some help. Me wanting to help his health, his mental state. And we found all those different resources, to help pull him through. And I got into an entanglement with August, that's what I said.
This also raises another question. Since Jada confessed to Will Smith about her so-called entanglement with August, if she became intimate with August, who else did she sleep with? Ladies and gentlemen, you always have to ask yourselves these questions because it will give us and Will Smith more than just an idea as to what kind of a person Jada really is. It shows that she's not loyal, okay? She keeps on emasculating Will Smith in public. During the red table conversation, she literally told him about how she became intimate with other men. Listen, folks, just like Will Smith said during his acceptance speech that he gave after he assaulted Chris Rock in front of the whole world, he said that love will make you do crazy things. Ladies and gentlemen, I will say that again. Matter of fact, let's play a short footage of his acceptance speech. Check this out.
Love will make you do crazy things.
Love will make you do crazy things. Well, here's how I would phrase it. There's more to his words. When he said love, quote unquote, he meant Jada. So, in other words, Jada has made him do crazy things. Now, these crazy things include the following. 1. He had contemplated suicide. 2. He chose to let his emotions get the best of him, and he chose to assault Chris Rock in front of the whole world. 3. Several years ago, Will Smith released a video where he goes into detail about his relationship with Jada at that time. Let's check out this clip.
Me and Jada was reflecting about love. And I asked her, I said, what did she think was, one of the biggest revelations that she had had about love? She said that you cannot make a person happy. You can make a person smile, you can make a person feel good, you can make a person laugh, but whether or not a person is happy is deeply and totally and utterly out of your control. I remember the day I retired. I literally said to Jada, that's it. I retire. I retire from trying to make you happy. I need you to go make yourself happy and just prove to me that it's even possible.
So by now, I'm certain that all of you remember this video that Will Smith took years ago. I cannot remember what specific year this was taken. However, the important thing that all of you need to understand is this. At that given moment, right after he took that video, which was years ago, he could have ended that relationship with Jada. Like, he could have chosen to dodge that silver bullet a long time ago. Therefore, he could have chosen to avoid all sorts of situations that were caused by Jada, let alone the situation that occurred in the Oscars days ago. So check this out. I have this app on my cell phone called Newsbreak, okay? It's an app that allows you to keep track of all sorts of current events, both local and worldwide. I'm certain that a bunch of you have this app on your cell phones by now. Now, I just received news on this specific app a couple of days ago saying that Will Smith has officially resigned from the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences. Now, allow me to make this one thing very clear. I understand that Chris Rock is very well known in producing jokes that can heat up a lot of people. I understand that. Now, here's where Chris Rock chose to take it to the next level. As I said earlier, there were articles that were published literally days ago that claimed that Chris Rock slept with Jada, and supposedly this happened before Will Smith slapped Chris Rock. Now, let's say that was true. That would definitely make Chris Rock a shit fucking person. Like, to sleep with another man's wife? Let's just say he will not take that well. Now, again, if this is true, then the husband has every right to be absolutely furious. However, this could be slander. I personally believe that if Will Smith wanted to, he could have chosen to slap Chris Rock after the Oscars, in the back room or somewhere else. Don't forget, Jada successfully manipulated Will Smith in getting him to assault Chris Rock.
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? I'm out here. Richard. Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
My wife's name out your fucking mouth. Yes.
It was a G.I. Jane joke.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to, okay?
This is just way too much for me to process. As I said, Jada had successfully manipulated Will Smith in getting him to assault Chris Rock because she knows for a fact that Will Smith cannot live without her. For those of you that have read a book or two about narcissism, you would know that her tactic is what we refer to as triangulation. Now, let me explain to you what this concept is. It's very simple. Triangulation is where the narcissist, which in this case it's Jada, uses her victim, aka Will Smith, to attack her target. Now, in this case, Jada's target was Chris Rock because she was triggered by Chris Rock when he said, G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. Now, it's possible that Chris Rock never knew that Jada had alopecia. Nonetheless, she chose to use Will Smith to go after her target, Chris Rock. Think of it this way. Jada is the firearm. Will Smith is the ammunition, and Chris Rock is her target. That's how you should perceive this situation. That's what triangulation means. Ladies and gentlemen, you have to understand this. The old days of fighting for a female's honor, in my personal opinion, they have been dead for a long time. Instead of Will Smith taking the bullet for his life-sucking 304 of a wife, Jada, She could have chosen to go up there and slap Chris Rock herself. Or she could have done that after the Oscars, behind the stage, or somewhere else. She could have done that herself. But she chose to manipulate Will Smith to entice an assault against Chris Rock. Gentlemen, you have to understand and master this concept now before it's too late for you. Like, the old days of fighting for a female's honor have been long dead. When you fight for a female, you're the one who becomes the enemy. You're the one who ends up taking the bullet instead of her. Look what happened to Will Smith. They tried to escort him out of the Oscars, but he refused to leave. He slapped Chris Rock right before he gives this bullshit acceptance speech where he says that love will make you do crazy things. He apologized to everyone except Chris Rock. So right at that moment, that's when all of you should realize that his apology was straight up dog shit. Like, it was not worth anything. It was not legit. It was not sincere. Like, listen. In my personal opinion, it is official. Will Smith has been knighted. Will Smith is the official Simp of the Year 2022. For you, Will Smith, congratulations for emasculating the fuck out of Chris Rock. Don't forget, Jada was laughing at you, Will Smith, for what you did to Chris Rock. Like, she was using Will Smith the whole fucking time in order to keep her bullshit name relevant. You know what, folks? I think we should wrap this up. In conclusion, here's what we can learn from this. 1, gentlemen, never fucking fight for a female's honor because there will be harsh and dire consequences that are easy to avoid. I assure you, it is not that hard to avoid being in this situation. As long as you fight for yourselves, gentlemen, you will be fine. However, metaphorically speaking, when you fight for a female's honor, it's like stepping on a landmine. So with that said, all of you will be able to avoid the landmine that Will Smith stepped on. Like, he did this to himself, and he destroyed a good friendship with Chris Rock. All for what? All for some narcissistic 304? 2. Jada Pinkett is one of the bloodiest red flag females of all time. She has no shit emasculated Will Smith in public. She sat right across him at that red table talking to him about her so-called entanglement with August. That raises another question. How many more men has she slept with? And now look what she got away with. She used Will Smith to go after Chris Rock for that hair loss joke. It sounds like she has an ego as soft as butter. 3, to you, Will Smith, I say this. Like, you're pretty much history. Like, you're done. You've already dug your own grave, and now it looks like you're ready to retire. Like, you can divorce Jada if you want. It doesn't matter at this point, okay? You will face the same fate as Dr. Dre, paying hundreds of thousands of dollars a fucking month. Like, even Bill Gates is going through the same thing. Jeff Bezos is going through the same thing. So with all of that said, you can divorce Jada if you want. That's up to you. But good luck paying child support and vagina money for the rest of your fat ass life. Good luck with that. 4, for Will Smith to give an acceptance speech and an apology to everyone except Chris Rock right after assaulting him, that tells you how much of a shit person he is. You know right away that his apology was not legit and it was not genuine. On top of that, I feel bad for his kids because I wonder how the hell are they going to get past this, because I don't think they realize how much of a shit person their mother is. If I was her child, I would be ashamed of being her child. I would not want to be associated with her if I was her child. So with all of that said, this concludes this episode of my incredible podcast. So thank you very much for watching. Do not forget to Hulk smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, share this with your boys and your families, follow me on Instagram, smash that bell notification button, and every single one of you have a wonderful and blessed day. Peace out.